All right, guys, it's a beautiful day today. I'm here at Volunteer Audio in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Now, you've seen this guy before.
Jay from Volunteer Audio.
He did all the audio on this bike and the Street Glide. But I'm here for another purpose. My battery is dead. Yes, this is a 2023 Harley-Davidson Road Glide, but I put it on the trailer, didn't put it in transport mode. It's completely dead. I mean, dead. But we have a solution. We have a better remedy other than just replacing it with another Harley-Davidson stock battery. And Jay's gonna show you guys what we're gonna do to this motorcycle today to make it better than even before. All right, roll the intro, let's get started.
Traveling Tall is brought to you by Custom Dynamics, Zippers Performance, Chromeworks, Red Line Oil, Volunteer Audio, and Let's Roll.
We about to ride, you about to ride.
All right, so I've got the latest battery technology here from Excess Power. I've got 3 batteries I want to talk about because we see a lot of people have questions. Lithium's the future. Is it right for my bike? What are the dangers? What type do I need? And we have so many people that they reach out, they call us and they ask because maybe they've already had a bad experience with a lithium battery.
I've heard of some things before.
Yeah. So one of the things we see is a lot of people, their first lithium battery, they really fall over from sticker shock. So they're looking at a factory battery in that $200, $250 range, and then they look at the really good lithiums and they're $600, $700. Right. And so they hunt the internet down and they find that $300 lithium battery. Right. Harley's got their own lithium now, which isn't really a large cranking amp battery, and it's not a big reserve, it's just a lightweight starting only battery. So I want to talk about the latest technology that answers some of the problems we've seen people have before. First off, with most lithiums, you gotta have a special lithium charger. You also, if you run the battery all the way dead, they charge back so fast, sometimes they can actually thermally fail, which is another word for catch fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we don't want to be riding on top of a battery that is on fire going down the road.
No.
So Excess Power has come out with 2 pretty amazing batteries. They call their Titan 8 series. The Titan 8 batteries have a titanium alloy around the lithium cells. It encases them and protects them from ever thermally failing or causing any kind of fire. At the same time, because of the cooling that it gets from that, we're able to charge this battery with any battery charger. So that factory Harley battery tender will plug right up and continue to work. You don't have to buy a special lithium charger.
So that's good. I can still use my stock trickle charger that came with the bike.
Yeah, and also the charging system of the bike is going to be just perfectly fine with this battery as well.
Right.
Lithium's, one other cool fact is they sit at a higher resting voltage. So when you first turn your key on, it's going to be about 13.5 volts. So the motor's going to turn over faster, the starter's going to sound better, it's going to crank much better with a lithium battery in place.
Well, that's a big bore kit too, so that's the thing. That's not a 107, that now is a 124, which is a whole lot bigger than a stock motorcycle, which sometimes they're a little bit more harder to crank. So
oh yeah, higher compression is going to require some more cranking juice. So they have 2 Titan 8 batteries specifically for 2 different scenarios. So the guys with the big motor, you're going to want more cranking power. And so our regular Titan 8, the PWR S530Q, it's going to do 1,500 cranking amps. Now in comparison, your stock battery is only 400 cranking amps. So that is a huge amount of cranking power in comparison. It also does 30 amp hour equivalent where your stock battery is about 12. So it's got way more reserve power and a tremendous amount of cranking amps. Now, we have the other guys though that have these huge audio systems, and what they're really wanting is a lot of reserve power. So we also have the Titan 8, it's the newest one from it, it's the RSV for reserve power, RSV S530Q. It is designed for maximum reserve power. So it's twice the reserve power of the regular Titan 8, but there's a trade-off anytime you make these batteries denser for more reserve, you're gonna lose cranking amp. Still yet, this battery is still 750 cranking amps, which is still almost double what the stock battery was. It's good to a 5,000 watt audio system, and it does, where the regular Titan 8 does 30 amp hours, it does 60 amp hour equivalent. Wow. Now it's gonna say 20 on top on amp hour, but we wanna look at the equivalent amp hour to an AGM battery.
So if I have my motorcycle just playing in the parking lot like 35, 45 minutes, well now if I do that, it's not gonna start.
No, we got 3 amplifiers in here, you've got a lot of draws. So.
But if I have this, I can leave it running for about 30 minutes or so?
Well, I'm not going to give you an exact amount of time because every system's different and how much it draws, but it's going to be about 6 times longer than the stock battery.
Wow.
Now, the plus side to this also is once you've played it a long time and you've drawn your battery down, lithium charges ridiculously fast. So that factory AGM battery compared to a normal lithium, standard lithium charge about 3 times faster than the factory battery.
Right.
The Titan 8 batteries are about 3 to 5 times faster than a normal lithium. So what that means is in a 10, 15 minute ride, you've recharged your battery versus if you pulled that AGM battery way down, you drive it 15 minutes, you haven't done anything for charging it.
Yeah.
So trickle charger is going to charge it faster, the bike's going to charge it faster, and we're not going to run out of power because we have a lot more reserve.
But this one is the one that I need because it has better.
We're going to go both ways.
Okay.
So we've got a big audio system, but we also have a large bore motor.
Right.
So we're going to do the Titan 8 that has the most cranking amps. It still has a lot of reserve power. It's still good up to a 5,000 watt system. So it's going to be much better than that factory Harley option. We also have, for the guys that these are just out of your price point, and at the time we made this video, the Titan 8 batteries are between $699 to $749. That's a lot of money, I understand that. But Excess Power also has AGM batteries that are 500 cranking amps versus your stock 400. They still have more reserve power also. And this battery is in that $200 price point. So we have something for every price point. We are moving at Volunteer Audio to only using Titan 8 batteries because we worry as well about the possibility of fire.
Yeah, we don't want our bikes catching fire.
Yeah, we don't want
I know you guys don't want your bike catching
Yeah.
fire. That's my main concern.
Yeah, I don't want you using the wrong charger or doing something crazy and then coming back on us and say, that battery you sold me, it failed and
Yeah.
my bike burnt.
Don't want that.
So we're not doing that at all. One awesome thing about the Titan 8, I know it's a lot of money, but understand the life expectancy out of this battery is between 20 to 25 years.
Really?
Yeah, they have a 1-year warranty because I don't want you to think we're saying it's got a 25-year warranty.
Right.
They're 1-year warranted, and you know if it lasts a year, it's going to last a tremendous amount of time because this technology is the latest in lithium, very similar to what's in some of your new power tool batteries or some of your new phone batteries. It's going to last an extremely long time.
Well, so this is an AG battery you said, right?
Yeah, AGM batteries. This thing weighs about 22 pounds.
That's what I was getting at. Here's the thing. I'm looking at Jay, right? Guys, I go to the gym every now and then, right? And I've seen him just pick up this battery. Look, and I did the same thing.
Yeah,
and he just, that's crazy.
Yeah, that one feels like an empty case. That one's a little denser, so it's a little heavier.
Wow.
This one's about 7 pounds. That's about 8 pounds, where the stock battery is about 22 pounds.
Wow, so that's
So we're going to get some weight savings.
13, 14 pounds worth of.
Yeah, and these directly drop in where the original battery was, so there's no modification. Same top terminals. What's awesome is we have our 2 factory top terminals. We have 2 additional terminals for accessories also. So you can actually spread out those wires and make it a lot cleaner under the seat.
So for my heated gear and stuff like that, I could, yeah.
You could just plug right into the second port something.
All right, guys, so I'm excited about it. I'm, having that stock battery every time I'm at an event or rally or whatever, everybody's like, hey, Tall, let me hear your new system from Volunteer Audio. And I'll play it. And I might do that 15, 20 times at a rally. And always in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I hope this thing starts at the end of the day. And now,
yeah, it's going to give you a little bit of confidence. It's going to give
Yes.
you a lot longer play time. It's going to give you a lot better voltage when you're starting a bike. And as always at Volunteer Audio, we stand behind the products we sell. So if something were to happen to it, we're going to warranty it within that year, no problem. All of these batteries are available at volunteeraudio.com, and we normally keep them in stock. AGM batteries are actually 3-year warranted.
Okay.
So they've got a pretty awesome, no other factory Harley style battery has a 3-year or longer warranty than that one.
is this lighter than a factory?
It's just as heavy. That's the absorbed glass matter AGM battery, so they're all pretty heavy.
Okay. So, guys, this is the one, Jay, right?
Yep, we're going to drop it in there here in a few minutes.
This is going in Black Horse here, my old Road Glide. All right, guys.
We'll see what it starts up like and get you out of here in a few minutes.
All right. So we're going to roll to a commercial break, and when we come back, he's going to have everything done.
Absolutely. So that was easy. We got the battery changed out. It's a pretty simple process on your bike. If you want to know how to do that, we've made previous install videos on our Project 50 bike showing you how to install a battery in your Harley. We didn't quite do that today because this was more about the battery technology than how to put it in the bike. But just maybe 30 minutes ago, we pushed the bike into the garage. It might have took 5 minutes to change the battery because we talk a lot.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see how it starts up. So with this new lithium, we'll see how fast this larger build actually cranks up now. it's just so effortless how easy it cranks over. You'll see, especially on these big builds, we've got bikes that come in here all the time that got maybe a 131 or 134. You know some of these guys. And those motors, they turn over a little slow with that stock battery. This makes it sound a lot better, makes that starter last longer.
Well, what I like about it, like you said, it will start faster, and also that, you know, I can't sit in the parking lot for an hour playing the music, like, you know what I mean? But at the event, I could turn it on, let people hear it a couple times, and don't have to worry about having the battery dead when I leave.
Yeah, and don't forget, it's going to charge back faster. So even though you pulled it down demoing it to people and showing off, when you start up and head out, it's going to charge right back up. So. And
the main thing that I've heard all kind of nightmares about these types of batteries is this one will not catch fire.
That is a huge thing. Yeah, and that's why, like I said earlier, Volunteer Audio is moving our entire inventory of batteries to either AGM or Titanate. There are many other manufacturers making lithium batteries. Another key thing is no other battery on the market is jump start safe. So you, even with a dead battery, could not have jump started it because that could have led to fire or caused major problems. The Titanates are jump start safe. They work off any battery charger, and they won't thermally fail and catch fire on your bike.
So I can jump start it?
Absolutely.
Okay, what about sometimes lithium batteries, I've heard that they just go to sleep.
If you were to let it freeze, and, you know, most people don't store their Harleys outside in freezing temperature.
Right.
But a lithium battery, and this is true of even some of the AGM batteries, they don't put out full cranking amps while they're very cold. But all you have to do in that sense, if you were somewhere that was so cold that your battery was weak, you could turn your key on, ignition on, so your headlight comes on, wait 15, 20 seconds, that battery's gonna wake back up and it's gonna start.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's not a huge problem, and in the Harley world, most people don't ride below freezing.
Okay, so yeah, so if I'm ever in Michigan in the dead of February or something, that might be an issue.
And that's a start issue, not a ride issue, not a charge issue.
In Michigan in the dead of February. So.
yeah, me either. Yeah, no way.
Thanks again. It has, you know, I'm used to coming out to Volunteer Audio now and just leaving with a walk away sound test that we do at the church by the cross. But today we put a battery in. So this is kind of the things that you can do to support what you've already done. If you have a system from Volunteer Audio, drop-in subs or Hertz or whatever, and you are just like me, want to get out there in the parking lot and let it play for a little bit, and you don't want to be afraid that the bike will not start, then this would be the battery for you.
Or maybe you did a big engine build.
Big engine, yeah, that's the main thing. Guys, if you got a big engine build, it can really make it
It'll crank over a lot better, yeah.
So with this, I'm not worried about it now. And again, guys, if you're interested in this battery, you make sure that you contact Volunteer Audio. Jay, you want to give them the number?
Yeah, so you can call us at 1-844-30-AUDIO, speak to one of our knowledgeable staff if you've got questions about it. Comment in the video below. I'll be watching the video as well, making sure that I can answer those questions as they come about. If you want to see all the batteries offered, go to volunteeraudio.com. It's very easy to use. Just select motorcycles, select batteries. It's going to show you all the ones that are available. And all of these options will be linked in the video, so it'll be easy to find.
All right, and guys, don't forget, make sure you go to Volunteer Audio's YouTube channel, subscribe to his channel as well, and give him a follow on Instagram. And if you haven't followed me yet on Instagram, go to @RealTravelingTall on Instagram and make sure that you subscribe to Traveling Tall on YouTube, because we have some cool stuff that we're going to be doing in the future with Volunteer Audio, and you guys are going to want to make sure that you're notified when that comes out. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Jay, thanks again.
Thank you for letting me do something easy.
Oh. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And as always, keep gliding and have a blessed day.